So many people won't know what korfball is. If you are confused, there is an article on the halfcourtpressmagazine.com website. But for the uninitiated, what is korfball? How do you play it? What do you do?
In my kind of how many years now? 16 years that I started playing. I've answered this question so many times. My friend Sam used to say, you should tell people it's Laser Quest on ice, and then they'll get really interested. But no, korfball's like a kind of a mixture of basketball and netball. So it started in the Netherlands in I don't know 1918, something like that. But it's a really unique sport in that it's mixed sex. So men and women play on the same team. It's really great fun. It's really inclusive. It's a pretty small sport in the UK, at least at the moment, but it's something that's really growing. And there's kind of clubs all around the UK looking for new members. So hopefully, after listening to this, some people might look them up.
Tell us about your club, the Edinburgh Mavericks.
Yep. So I play for the Edinburgh Mavericks. So we are the reigning Scottish Korfball League champions. We run two teams who both play in the first division of Scottish Korfball. The club's been going for, I don't actually know. I think it's kind of probably like sort of getting on 13, 14 years now. We actually, we started off as a kind of splinter of Edinburgh City, who are one of the other main teams in the league. And we've got a membership of probably about 30 players. Give or take a few. That's kind of grown over the years as well. Again, we're also always looking for new players.
How many internationals do you provide to the Scottish team?
I think probably, because I know a couple of people retired at the end of the last tournament. I think there's probably 4 or 5 of our team play at national team level. In the first team, pretty much everyone has represented Scotland at some point, at least who's eligible to play for them. But yeah, we've been really lucky to be blessed with a lot of really good players over the years, which is, I guess, why we've had so much recent success.
What about yourself? Have you been called up?
Well, tell from my accent, I'm not actually Scottish, so I'm from Jersey originally, in the Channel Islands. So unfortunately, Jersey doesn't have a team, but at some point I'll set one up, and then I'll make myself the captain and coach and penalty taker at that point.
I believe the Dutch league is the most dominant, isn't it? International.
Yes, yeah, they invented the sport, and I think, again, I'm not the best korfball historian, but I think with the exception of one tournament, they've won every European Championship and every World Cup since. And other countries are coming up. There's challenges from particularly in Asia. There's a couple of some really good teams kind of developing and building and kind of pushing them a little bit. And to be fair to the Dutch, they've been putting in a lot of work to try and bring teams up closer to their level. But yeah, it's still very much they're very much the dominant force.
I noticed in my research for that article on the Half Court Press magazine website that I think Chinese Taipei have reached podium positions a couple of times, haven't they? And
yes, yeah, and I think especially at youth level, they've kind of taken the Dutch closer in some of their games. And I think it becomes from people playing the sport at a younger age and coming through. So in the Netherlands, people play at school and carry on from there, which doesn't really happen as much in the UK, apart from in some very specific parts of the country. But I think as countries start to do that, it's gonna, when you've got people who've been playing korfball all of their life, that's going to be when we have some more interesting international matches.